We are talking charity singles. I know there are a lot out there, but there are some that you hear and you suddenly know you have to know more about them. And a friend of mine contacted me about this single. My friend Barney told me all about Be More Kind. So I said, please tell me more. And we have the composers and the singers, Elliot and Chloe. You're both Porter. So both of you, welcome to the show. Now you're brother and sister, and we're going to play your song in a moment. My friend Barney told me about this and I listened and I just love it. It's called Be More Kind. There we go. What could be simpler? Everyone has to download it. So tell me, please, tell me about the two of you. Why don't you go first, Chloe? Tell me about you.
Oh, thank you, Gaby. Hello. Yeah, I'm Chloe Porter, and I'm a singer, dancer, actress, and have been for pretty much my whole life. Make a career out of that. And yeah, I spend a lot of time traveling the country, doing gigs up and down different theatres, different venues. I've travelled to different countries this year before lockdown, Canada and Finland.
Well, you just heard Emma Kennedy, and you heard Kelly Bright talking, if you were listening to the show, talking about the heartbreak of regional theatre and West End shows. So you absolutely understand this, don't you?
100%, yeah, totally in the thick of it. And just sort of doing my best with friends of mine to sort of keep ourselves, keep our morale high and keep focus forward, but also, understand the reality of what's going on. And it's a tricky one. It's a really tricky time. And, it's been very strange the last few months not being on a stage and doing what we love to do. So it's, but we have the resilience, we have the passion, and somehow we'll find our way through.
That would be nice. Elliot, so you're a singer-songwriter. Was this whole idea of writing the song yours then?
So actually, it's actually a cover of a Frank Turner song, but I'd been playing it in my own kind of version on piano during my kind of live stream gigs, which obviously, as a touring musician myself as well, we haven't been able to go and do gigs. So we've been doing a lot of gigs in our house. So I was playing on the piano on my own, and I thought, I love this song. I just love the message behind it, because I think it's so pertinent right now, and it has been for a long time. And I thought, actually, why don't I try and grab a few friends together, and Chloe, obviously my sister, and get people involved, and let's try and do like a big lockdown single kind of thing.
And it works so brilliantly. And you have the blessing of Frank himself, of course, haven't you?
We do. Oh, thank you very much. I think it's really important when you're covering someone's song to ask them first and go, we're going to do this. We're going to raise money for the NHS. And he was completely behind it. He got back to me really quickly. He's a lovely guy, Frank. And he said, yep, love the cause. You've got my 100% blessing to go for it.
And then how did you go about getting the other musicians involved, the other singers?
Yeah, so it was kind of it was quite a long process, but what we'd been doing, we'd created a platform called Isolation Gigs for people to kind of come and do live stream gigs, myself and Chloe, with a YouTube channel as well. So we had quite a few musicians on there doing these gigs, and obviously I picked some of them from there, and the majority of the other ones are basically people that, really good people that I've met in the industry in the last 4 or 5 years since I've been kind of touring around, and just people that I thought would really get the song, and they would get the message, and they'd put it across, and they've done it amazingly well, which is so nice.
But what's so incredible about yours is the timing. I mean, it's there's no sort of lags, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That some people have. You must have spent a lot of time putting that together. I know you had people who did that for you, but it just looks. I mean, it's beautifully done.
When you try and do things kind of like on Zoom and things like that, there's a certain amount of lag. But what we were conscious of, and I think Chloe will agree, is we wanted to create something in the studio with the help from our fantastic producer, Stephen McLaughlin, and try and create something which sounded like we were all together, even though obviously we were not. We were all in different areas of the UK. Some people were in America, actually. One guy, Austin Lucas, was in Germany. Our main thing was to try and keep it so it sounded like we'd all been like recording it together, which we would have obviously loved to have done.
No, it's beautiful. Before we chat anymore, I think we need to play this. Honestly, everybody, you'll find out exactly how you can download it. But I think this is very, 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 very special. This is Be More Kind.
History's been leaning on me lately. I can feel the future breathing down my neck. And all the things I thought were true when I was young, and you were too, turned out to be broken. And I don't know what comes next. In a world that has decided that it's going to lose its mind, be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind.
They started raising walls around the world now, like hackles raising on a cornered cat. On the borders in our heads, between the things that can and can't be said, we've stopped talking to each other.
There's something wrong with that.
So before you go out searching, don't decide what you will find. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind.
You should know you're not alone, and troubles come and troubles go. Out these stairs, no one knows. So hold on tight when the wind blows.
The wind blew both of us to sand and sea, and where the dry land stands is hard to say. As the current drags us by the shore, we can no longer say for sure who's drowning, or if they can be saved. And when you're out there floundering, like a lighthouse I will shine. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. Like a beacon reaching out to you when you're near mine. Be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind. In a world which has decided that it's going to lose its mind, be more kind, my friends. Try to be more kind.
Oh, that I have to tell you both, Elliot and Chloe, there's something very extraordinary about all of you on the video. I think it's very beautiful. I love the words. I love everything about it. But it made me feel very sad because I just want to see all of you guys going out and doing what you do, and you do so well, or doing what you're supposed to do, and what is your, not only your job, but your life and your hobby and your love. I mean, it must be tough as anything.
Yeah, it has been obviously very tough. And I know exactly what you mean, Gabby, about, you know, there's that sort of mixed message, really, isn't there? There's a mixed feeling when you watch it. It's beautiful, but, why are they not able to sort of be free? That's really why we sort of started the platform as well, because we really felt that when we first went into lockdown, just that immediate, oh my gosh, what is to come, and we just wanted to give sort of support and as much love to other musicians and people that love music as we could. So we're finding our way through, and I know everybody else is in the industry, but tough times ahead still. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're just hearing on the news there that Nick Heitner saying that the pantos won't be happening, regional theatres won't be happening.
Yeah.
So some of them might close. And those obviously are places that musicians and you just said, Chloe, you're a singer and an actress and a dancer and everything.
Yeah.
And we just live in hope and be more kind. And that's why I love this song. If people want to download it, Elliot, what do they do?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's available on all the kind of platforms that everyone kind of uses. So Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon. You can pretty much find it everywhere. There's the video, obviously, which you've seen on YouTube. And if they want to give money to the cause to help go straight to NHS Charities Together, it's justgiving/fundraising/Be More Kind 20, and we're raising money for the NHS.
Which is wonderful. Are you going to do any more of these?
Oh, yeah.
I certainly hope so.
Good. Do you know what's next?
Oh, we haven't got a plan in place, have we, just yet, Elliot?
No, we've always got something up our sleeve. So I imagine there'll be something coming soon.
I'm pleased to hear it. And tell me about isolation sessions then as well. How can people get involved?
Basically, we set up a Facebook group called Isolation Gigs, so people can go and join that. Anyone can join. Anyone can post if they've got a gig they're doing, or if they've done a video like in lockdown, like we've done there. But we've also got a YouTube channel where we do a weekly podcast. Myself and Chloe, we co-host it, and people can go and watch on there. Isolation Gigs, and we kind of talk about the arts. We do some stuff on mental health, and kind of trying to help people out of lockdown, because obviously it has been a very kind of difficult time for everyone.
For you two, though, you've got each other. And actually what you're doing is you're bringing that to everybody else around, which is so important. And I think a lot of people can feel very lonely. A lot of people who aren't being able to go out and do their jobs are feeling very lonely. So this must surely help that as well.
Yeah, 100%. We've had sort of people watching weekly of our gigs, other people's gigs, and we found that they've said, we really look forward to. I do a Sunday sofa sessions, Elliot does a Saturday night thing, and other people do throughout the week. There's lots of things going on, and we found that people are really kind of excited to have it weekly while they haven't got their normal structure or normal routine in place. So that's been beautiful for us as well, just to know that we're able to just give the love of music to other people.
Oh, it is fantastic. Who started the music thing first when you were little, growing up?
Oh,
I would say Chloe, actually, probably. Do you think, Chloe?
Yeah, well, probably. I think I started dancing when I was about 5. But I would say it's kind of both our granddads were massively musical, and my mum was a dancer, and so we sort of grew up with that being in our family. So I don't really think I could say, to be honest, now.
Yeah, it's weird because we all kind of started at a really young age, didn't we? We were very lucky to have that in our family.
How lovely. Well, long may you continue doing it. Just remind everybody where they can download the song and where they go to donate, please, Elliot.
Yeah, thanks so much, Gaby. So you can download it on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. You can watch the video on YouTube, or if you'd like to give money to the NHS, it's justgiving/fundraising/Be More Kind 20.
Thank you very much, Chloe and Elliot. Lovely to speak to you both today, and I hope you all agree. That song's lovely. It's really, really lovely, and all of those singers coming together and musicians coming together. There's a sort of it's very poignant indeed.